Hello guys, welcome back to a 2 versus 2 versus 2 versus 2 match. So today I've got Richard and Sheriff together, Wazir and Pig together, Saladin and Marshall together, and Abbot and Phillip together. I hope you enjoy this one. We'll look at their castles. Even though I've just shown you where they are, we'll just look at them build up. I've got Tatha, I think it is called, build on for this. And honestly, it's mostly an upgrade. Some of them I think are genuinely a bit worse.
Once more onto the bridge.
But it's just because it fixes some issues and then gives them others. Yeah, Richard's is definitely an upgrade. Phillip's is mostly an upgrade, but he takes so long to block it off that I don't know. Same with Longarm, right? He takes way longer to moat it up. So I can't really necessarily say it's an upgrade. Higgs is an upgrade, but he doesn't get ballistas or anything on his walls, so not really. Sheriff's. Now, Sheriff's is a bit of a tricky one. I think they might have two castles for this, because last time I tried using Sheriff, his thing was at the back, and he had pretty much... oh no, look, you see it's like that, yeah. He had very easy access straight to his keep, so it wasn't really that good. Now, Abbot's looks good. Yeah, he's got the cross, and he's got all that. And he's got his cathedral inside his castle, which is nice, but obviously when he burns, he just dies. Now, Wazir has, I think that's a Star of David, I think, in his castle. So his castle still looks quite cool. Still, he's not very strong. I expect him to be one of the first out, but I'm not sure yet. I don't really know how this is going to go. I have tried similar ones like this today and they've all crashed. So we are, whoops.
Saving.
There we go. Just going to save regularly. Now I know this is not a good starting position for someone like Abbot, but in recent ones that I've tried with Abbot, he does get very strong. Now Richard is being attacked by, I think that's the Longarm. I think I made, yeah, it's the Longarm, it's the purple one. And Phillip's the green one. So it's just being a nuisance. I'm amazed that Wazir still has gold, seeing as he's got 2 mangonels firing down on him. Okay, no, he's got 1 mangonel firing on him. Oh no, look, you see he's got several firing on him, it's just they target different things at different times, that's fine. Yeah, I really do wish Pig had some counter siege stuff on his towers, but there we are. It would help him so much.
A message from King Phillip.
Our plans are in stutter. What is it?
So Pig attacked Phillip, didn't really do much. You see, Longarm's starting to get a thin moat around his castle. I don't know if he envelops the whole thing in moat. I don't think he does. Also, like, I don't know how thick it gets. So this is a Richard attack, it's definitely going to kill. He's only got archers and he's got so many pikes there that it's going to soak up all of that missile fire.
A message from King Phillip. The darkness has descended on my castle.
As you see, he just took way too long to set up. So I mean, unfortunate, but it's what it is. I also think, like, Richard's new castle is much better head on, right? Way better. But you know, but the tower's so exposed, it's not great. So I mean, look, Abbot's not looking great, but he's not doing too badly, all things considered. I think the Sheriff's beating Pig. Let's just see where are they. Yeah, Sheriff is kind of dominating Pig right now. Although I guess maybe the Archer situation here is helping. So it looks like we're going to get our second kill. Or second casualty, I should say. And the Wazir. Yeah, and that's the Wazir gone.
This was not foretold. I should not die. No.
Honestly, like, Wazir is so strong early game that I thought he'd be okay for a while longer. Clearly not. You see, I don't know why Pig's attacking Richard and not attacking the Sheriff or the Longarm. Because Richard's so much stronger than anyone right now. I mean, he's got less troops than Saladin, but he's got way more gold. Once the Abbot goes down, it'll be kind of bad for him. Oh look, Abbot has started to burn. Now he's got a good amount of water pots. He's got the two there. I think he's got two at the top too. No? Alright, those are holes, okay. I'm sure he did. Must have been my imagination, I don't know. Unless he had some here that got destroyed, I don't know. But regardless, now that he's burning, he's pretty screwed. Now, Saladin does look very strong. And this could be very dangerous for Richard. Like, he's got almost 3 times his number of troops. Plus his square towers are severely damaged. Plus he missed with his oil. It's not looking good for Richard, is it? Having said that, he's really got... I mean, if Richard had crossbows, I'd say this would be an easy defense. But with regular European archers, I mean, probably still will survive it, but it's not looking too good. And the fire... Oh, no, never mind. I take it all back. With the fire spreading, I think Richard's in real trouble now. I think he's in a huge amount of trouble. He's got... Let's see, he's got the water pot, and he's got a well there. I think he gets extra wells or extra water pots or something. They should be able to get this under control. But even so, you know, when you're burning like this, it's terrible for you. It's certainly going to cost him a lot of gold and a lot of troops. He's got 28k gold and 50 troops, so yeah, certainly cost him a lot of units.
A message from the Pig.
Well, Pig, you're actually okay right now. I wonder if the Sheriff has just started encroaching too much and it spooked him. Like, the thing is, the reason why I wanted Sheriff to go at it with Pig is because they have such similar unit compositions and all that, and I thought it would be very interesting just to test it out. You can see Richard still isn't back to normal. He's... Yeah, 88 units, he's not looking good. Needs way more archers and all that. Still, the Abbot is... Honest, I'm shocked the Abbot's still alive. He's in a terrible way. He's got nothing left. I mean, yes, he's got his cathedral. It's almost destroyed. If it does get destroyed, he can't rebuild it. Well, now he can, but you know, everything he's got. But yeah, another fire breaks out and he's gone. Pig is still okay. It's a long arm, isn't really doing much. Richard and Saladin are going at it. Like, this is still anyone's game, even if it comes down to Richard and Sheriff against Saladin, it could go anyway. Although I think Saladin will kill Richard fairly soon. Just judging off how it's looking. Yeah, look. About 100 units almost versus, you know, 350. It's a huge difference. All the assassins, it does not look good for Richard. He's too slow at getting set up. I think this is where he dies. That doesn't necessarily mean that Saladin's going to win this whole thing, but it does give him a very good chance of winning, I think. Okay, now that's also something I didn't realise. That's a massive weakness of this castle. And almost unforgivable weakness, right? No crenulated wall along here, so they can just get straight in. And Richard survived, but at a huge cost. Yeah, that's an enormous cost that I don't think he's going to come back from. Still, the fact that the pig and the Abbot are still alive is shocking to me. Like, they're both completely crippled at this point. And I'm wondering where the sheriff's troops are. He's got 188. Got a ton of maces, like now he's sending them out. And he's not sending them to kill the pig. Interesting choice. Sending them straight into the knights who would kill them all. Yeah, interesting choice. Not a smart one, but certainly interesting. Little bit disappointed with Abbot, to be honest. I thought he'd be pumping troops a bit harder than he did. Now, obviously, he had a massive disadvantage at the start, and it's because he's been so strong. I thought he'd be okay, and clearly that was a mistake. Let's see, Richard's got 50 units. So does Longarm. Pig's got 20 odd. Yeah, it seems like the only one with any hope of winning at the moment is Saladin. Now, whether that's gonna be the case or not, who knows? Oh, he's burning again. That's not good. No, he put it out. That's fine. Yeah, who knows? It just depends on if they kill Pig quickly. You know, things could go a certain way. If they kill Abbot soon, again. But like, these horse archers will destroy Richard. That's a given. I mean, even if he gets the fire out again, I don't see him living this. He just doesn't have the units. He's too slow to recruit. Which is kind of crazy if you think about it, because the Abbot and the Pig have been on death's door for ages, right? And Saladin just went straight for Richard. And I don't think horses are supposed to go on the walls. So that's a bit different. Oh, damn it. Of course we missed the pig dying. So as I was saying that, pig died. It's just what it is.
A message from the sheriff.
But yeah, Richard's definitely nuts. And there goes... No, there goes Saladin's units that he ran through the fire like an idiot. Pig rebuilt his cathedral, but it doesn't help him at all. I'll be honest, I don't know what Richard has been doing in this one, because he's had all the gold. He's just not been making units. He's got the resources, he's got the gold, he's got everything. So yeah, just bizarre. Still, I also don't know why no one's killed the Abbot. Maybe the AI views it as something that they can kill any time, so they haven't bothered, but just odd. And obviously, look, Longarm hasn't recovered at all. He's done. He's got the stone, he's got the iron, he's got food, but his economy is not changed at all. His
message from the Abbot.
Troops have barely increased.
Must be strong.
So now Sheriff has a big enough force to kill either the Abbot or Sir Longarm, right? He easily has enough troops. So I don't know why he's not. I think this Saladin attack... Oh look, Saladin is actually going for the Abbot this time. Makes a bit of a change. I wonder if they're targeting based on who has the most gold or something. Because it just seemed bizarre that they kept going for Richard in that situation when you had these weaklings. Although that also doesn't make sense because they go straight for Sheriff. Okay, no, never mind, they are going for Sheriff, so maybe my thought was correct. Now Sheriff should make short work of the attack. That's not a problem, and that is the Abbot down.
I will remember this defeat.
Now this will be an easy defense for Sheriff. Very easy.
Annoying fool gets his ascending orders.
So we'll just have a look. Yeah, look, Saladin is absolutely dominant right now. Okay, I'm just going to get another save on.
Saving.
So yeah, I'm going to have to look into the AI and just see what they're doing. Because it does seem like they're just going for whoever's got the most gold, which doesn't seem like a smart thing to me. Although they, like, these crossbows are going for everyone, so it's just bizarre. Seems like Saladin for sure is targeting the person with the most gold. Doesn't seem like anyone else necessarily is. I just don't know. So, Saladin has 180 odd troops. I mean, he's doing alright. The reality is he is doing okay, and I can see why there's a break now in here. It's to stop the fire spread. So, I mean, in some ways that's kind of clever, but you know, he should have a moat or something around here. It's just too easy access for assassins. Like, you see Saladin's moat is kind of it. I'm not going to say it's impressive, but it's substantial, right? Still, so Longarm's not doing anything. Maybe I won't use him in future episodes, I'm not sure. Like, the fact that he's really not doing anything and that he hasn't recovered, and it's been, what, 15 minutes since he got his ass handed to him and put in that position. It's, I don't know. For an aggressive AI with improved economy is unacceptable. See how many regular archers died to that small force of Arabian swords. Just goes to show how much better the crossbows are. Richard's not doing great, nor is the sheriff. I mean, Saladin could kill everyone here without trouble at the moment. And that's honestly the sad thing about this. I thought for sure he'd be, I don't know, a bit more balanced, but I kind of think that putting Tatha Castle on Saladin was a huge mistake, because it seems to have made his castle a lot better. He's less susceptible to the fire, and he's able to keep his economy going. I mean, he still is susceptible, but certainly on the outside he's alright. Well, on the side facing his enemies. A good amount of crossbows, really. I don't know what they're doing. They're kind of patrolling, doing nothing. Okay, so Saladin the Wise is dominating. He's got more troops than everyone. He's got more gold than everyone else combined. I mean, even if his towers go down, no big deal. Like, even breaking through slightly doesn't matter. Honestly, Sheriff is the most interesting one in this right now. Richard's not really got many defensive archers. He's got them out here protecting his food, but it's not helping him. It's really not. They're getting killed by the Arabian bows, they're getting killed by the Arabian swords, getting killed by the horse archers. It's almost a waste of time him protecting that. So the sheriff is looking honestly quite strong. Or at least he would be if he'd actually do something with his forces. Now this is probably where Richard dies. I know I said that before, but you know, he really should have died in that last situation. It was just the fire that saved him. 100 troops versus over 300. Yeah, and they keep setting fire to his castle, so... Although, frankly, I'm not sure what's setting fire to his castle like that. I saw the arrow go over, but when I looked, I didn't see the fire bliss or anything. I mean, the fact that he keeps burning is the thing that's saving him. I mean, it's destroying him, but at the same time, without it, he'd be dead. So I mean, it's definitely a double-edged sword, because look, now he's completely done. The fact that they're not more aggressive, like I thought they would be, is a problem for me. So Sheriff is in a position where he could just kill Longarm right now and then... Oh look, he is. I was going to say, could kill Longarm and then go and help Richard, and we could maybe have a close finish, but I'm not sure. Obviously, Longarm's dead here. There's no surviving that. He should have been dead, I don't know, 20 minutes ago. Long time. I mean, obviously Richard's in a similar position where he should have died numerous times because he's not making units very quickly. He's not doing what he should be doing. He's got all the resources and he's not doing anything with it. I really have to look at the patches, at the mods, and just see what's going on with it. So I'll just save here again. I know it kind of disrupts the whole viewing thing. I'm not going to edit that out. I do want to make it clear you have to save constantly in these, because they do like to crash on you. Saladin has taken control of the food area up here. He's stopping Richard from getting anything in. Which, honestly, did he seriously just kill that with regular archers? That's a bit surprising. I've killed it with horse archers, but you need a shit ton of them. Yeah, based on my theory, Saladin should keep going for the Sheriff. Still, Sheriff actually does have a chance to kill Saladin, believe it or not. If he attacks from the side and he gets through here, gets into the castle, especially if he sets it on fire, he could absolutely decimate Saladin, cost him a lot of gold. And if Saladin runs low on gold, it'll be a more interesting match, right? Won't be a foregone thing. Like now, I'd say it's almost a guarantee that Saladin will pull this off. But one of the things that I love about Crusader is you never know. So I hate to think how expensive using that pitch is. I mean, if Richard destroys these towers, it's kind of good for him. It's not like a massive deal, but like it undeniably helps him out, right? Saladin has 40k gold versus Richard's 1k and Sheriff's 14.5, so it's, you know, they do have to do a lot to whittle him down. He's going to be able to pump units for ages. These crossbows here are great. You see, they are costing him a lot of gold, but yeah, he does have a strong economy, so he can keep building it back up. Now Richard needs to take that tower out and that tower out. If he does that, it's not gonna win him the game or anything. It's just going to cost a lot of gold because he's got what is it, like 500 gold more than 500 gold in that tower without including purchasing this time. Right. Had the fire thrower, 2 archers, mangonel, and obviously the 2 engineers in it. I mean, it still is anyone's game to play for. Anyone's match to win or to throw it away. Now I don't know what the assassin's doing, but there we are. Oh, Sheriff is not looking too good right now. He needs to get his troops up and running quickly. He has to get way more crossbows now. If he doesn't, he's dead. Even with the fire, he's going to struggle with this because he's just got nothing in here. I mean, I think the problem is the horse archers. Oh, actually, he does have the. What? I selected to turn the apothecary healing off, so I'm not really sure why that just healed his thing up, but it did. Oh well. But he's going to throw fire down. That should kill a lot of what he's got here. And it did. So last I looked, Saladin had just shy of 40k gold. And he's still got 36k gold. So he's, well, 37 pretty much. So he's still looking dominant. Gonna get another save on.
Saving.
I can assure you there's nothing more annoying than the game crashing on you. Now I know that Saladin's doing better in this encounter for gold, right? So he's what I mean is Richard is losing more gold than Saladin is in this matchup, but it's still costing him a lot, and with the Sheriff on the other side, that's only a very bad thing for Saladin, and that is another tower down. Saladin is actually starting to look weak-ish. I mean, he's still got 230 units, so he's still decent, and he's got all these archers out here. Bunch of horse archers, bunch of Arabian swords, but this is one hit from going down. If he does get the slaves in there, I mean, it could all be over. Just depends on when each lord attacks, right? So for a while there, I really thought Saladin was just going to dominate. Oh, that's unfortunate for Richard. His engineers went down, so now he's just standing there like an idiot, waiting for his units to group. I mean, he could destroy that. That would be good for him. That's just more gold out of Saladin's pocket. Saladin is launching an attack currently against Sheriff, and it's not going too well. Although, to be fair, Sheriff did just kill a whole ton of his own units in that fire, and barely got any kills on. Oh look, never mind, he got them in the next throw. And Saladin is clearly having to buy in a bit of stone, I think, because he took a long time to rebuild that. Well, for an AI lord, right? That would be record time for someone like me. You see, Sheriff has surpassed Saladin in terms of gold now, and Richard's back up to 10k. So the longer this goes on, the worse it is for Saladin. Right, as strong as he is, he's not faring great against the two lords. Although I am learning something. I'm learning that if you're gonna do one of these matches, a map like this is just too big, right? Everyone's taking too long to attack, so like the gold reserves are coming back and all that. Richard has lost half his gold from whatever he's done recruited, I guess. Now Saladin's losing a ton to his crossbows, but not enough. Ooh, those archers really messed Richard's attack up. It looked like he was going to take down probably all of these towers. Instead he just got the one barely. Now he's still standing in the line of fire for the mangonels, so it's not good for him. It's really not good for him. Okay, and now the pig is in. Although, look, why he's doing this, I have no idea. He could be setting him on fire, why he's not, I just don't know. And so he's just going for the walls like an idiot. Well, he's killing plenty of Richard's units, you can definitely say that for him. Didn't even see that side had been breached. And yeah, the sheriff retreated. A shame, because again, if he'd set fire to that, he'd have killed this whole force down here. That would have been absolutely disastrous. Now, sheriff is dominant in this. Richard is doing well. Saladin is, honestly, he's a few attacks. So if he attacks with a big force, he gets attacked 2 or 3 more times by these two. I think he's going to be either dead or, you know, in an unrecoverable position, right? This is looking quite bad for Saladin when he had an almost guaranteed chance of winning at one point. Now his massive amount of archers up here are really what's keeping him good. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Richard seems quite aggressive, to be honest. He normally is aggressive, but he does seem a bit more so than normal. And the fact that he's in the castle already and doing this much damage, you can tell that it's so bad for Saladin. I mean, if Pig sent in a lot of maces right now, it's too late, but if he had sent in a lot of maces, I don't know what would have happened. I'm quite certain well, I'm not certain it would have been all over, but you know, it's definitely going that way. He had more gold than everyone else combined, 4 people combined at one point, and more units than everyone by a long way. I just can't believe that he's let it. I know it's an AI, but I can't believe that the aggressive AI has let that happen to himself. Especially with all the supposed upgrades to them, right? You just think they should have, I don't know, a bit more sense. I know it's AI, but again, in some ways they're better, in other ways they're just so stupid. That looks like a very vanilla Among Us. See, even I say dumb things. Very vanilla Crusader thing to do, right? When you're being attacked, send all your forces out to attack someone else. And yeah, you see he's almost out of gold with all this. I don't know why the sheriff is so reluctant to attack. Maybe it's just he's whittling him down and just, oh look, no, never mind, he's got a big force prepared, he's just not sent it out yet. He does have the slaves and everything, so we could see fire coming to Saladin in the near future. I don't know why these guys didn't go for that mass there. We could have got a few good kills on them. Not that it really matters at this point. Sheriff is going to start dominating the centre soon. Richard's incredibly good attack is, well, I say incredibly good for an AI, it really is. Should be more than enough to take out most of these if the archers are gone. Well, probably take out all of those if the archers are gone. And from there, I just don't know what Saladin will do. Like from here, I'm going to say it, there's no way he's recovering. I mean, Sheriff would have to be so unlucky to die. But, I mean, again, I didn't think there was any way that Saladin would lose whenever I said it, maybe 15 minutes ago. Or 10 minutes, whenever it was a while. I thought it was impossible that he'd lose, but clearly it doesn't look good for him anymore. Things have shifted dramatically, well, I should say drastically. I don't know why Pig's got those there instead of further forward, but, you know, there we are. Saladin is out of gold pretty much. 320 units, so he doesn't have more than both of them combined, but it's close. It's close.
Saving.
Oh, Saladin, what are you doing, bud? What are you doing? Also, I do need to make sure that that's turned back off. I did turn it off. I don't know why the apothecary is still healing things. You know, if I was playing Stronghold Legends, that would be one thing, but I'm not. He lost over 100 units. He's back to 3k gold, so like that just shows how good his economy really is. And I think having this patch of food done here really helped him out. I should have put him in the middle to stop him getting that. I didn't think about it though. But having that food available to him is huge for Saladin, especially as he's already got the stone and the iron and everything that he needs. Because he actually makes, excuse me, he makes European weapons and armour and sells them, and makes a ton of gold out of that, and he's got his food economy. push Rich off too. Another fairly sizable waste of units. Although, I mean, to be honest, I don't know what else he could do. If he just kept them in his base, he'd eventually run out of troops. Unless he managed to amass like 700 and then he could probably kill both lords. But the other problem is obviously the gold. But again, attacking like this, he's wasting a ton of gold, ton of units. Richard's still not ready to attack, so he sent in that attack, I guess, and it did go quite far. I just didn't see it. Just goes to show though the dominance of the crossbow. Well, and fire, really. But I'm certain it was Saladin firing something over here to set Richard on fire each time. And yeah, it just didn't go very well for him, did it? Unless it was Richard burning himself, but I could have sworn I saw a fire ballista arrow firing over. I just didn't see the actual ballista. Richard is amassing another force, and yeah, didn't go well for him. All his engineers died. So, oh, he did get quite unlucky not to destroy that though. If he had it done again, it's just more gold, quite a bit more gold. There we go. That's gone. But yeah, just very costly for Saladin to replace it. It's kind of odd that he's got one inside his castle, like in the inner part, just attacking walls. Like, this could be a very long drawn out fight. I don't know, I need Sheriff to actually do something. Attack properly. I mean, he's going for his economy, but obviously that's not enough. Oh, see, I don't think there's much point going above 500 speed. Again, just seems to lag when you do. But like, obviously, he's not going down until siege comes over. There we are. There's the attack that we're wanting. Attack from both sides. And the Sheriff is in the first part. If he starts setting fire to it now, it'd be good, but he's just walking straight into that, which is honestly incredibly stupid. I was quite sure that would have been it, actually. It's not going to kill him, I don't think, because he's got enough Arabian swords here to survive anything. Well, I don't know. Yeah, he did survive. But one thing to mention, kind of like if you ever watch a, say, 500 Arabian swordsman versus 500 European swordsman match in this game, it could go either way. If the reality is, especially on the long thin ones, when the units are grouped up, it's a bunch of them swinging at once. So in that instance, Richard initially had the initiative because his units were close together. But when they bunched up, when the Arabians bunched up, they had way more units. So let me just have a look. Saladin's still on 200 troops. It's just, yeah, it's just painful. Will he ever die? I don't know. If he attacks now, maybe. Another Richard attack coming. He's sending in a ram as usual. Like, the rams really are great in this. I have to admit, I've never really been a fan of the ram, but honestly, it's changing my mind right now. Just with how well it's doing. If Sheriff sent a big attack now, maybe it'd be over, but I don't know. Like, Saladin still has a lot of troops. I mean, if this keeps going on the way it is, I'm going to pause the video and come back when it gets a bit more interesting, right? I did set it so that they'd have bigger attacks each time, and yet that just doesn't seem to be the case, really. So look, Saladin doesn't have the stone to rebuild his castle anymore. He doesn't have anything, he's struggling. He's still got almost 200 troops, but without these towers, like, Richard could bring in his siege and actually start doing stuff. Like, it has taken a really long time to run him low on resources. Which, I mean, it's impressive. It's frustrating to watch, to be honest with you, because all the good action bits have come and gone.
Saving.
I'm not sure. Maybe I'll try a different map. Maybe I'll keep going through the settings and try and get to a point where I'm happy. Ah, look, he didn't even get to destroy that tower. Unfortunate. And there's the tower gone. Sheriff looking for an attack? No. Not yet.
A message from Saladin. The situation is growing.
Like, I hate to keep saying it, but I'm starting to think maybe this will be the one. Right, maybe this will be the killing blow. And it certainly does look promising for Richard now. And I think it is. And thank God for this. This just took way too long. Hopefully you enjoyed it though. I mean, obviously I'm spending a lot of time doing these because I'm not doing it right. Oh, he did die. Thank God for that. So yeah, really appreciated it if you stuck around this far. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like and sub to the channel. I actually think, I think Sheriff was the MVP in that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.